Hey, scooter moped enthusiasts. Welcome back. This is another video I'm doing about a CDI replacement for a 1988 Honda Elite ES SB50. Okay. I've bought four different types of CDIs. All right. The blue one I returned to the original seller. There's a blue CDI racing high performance, says racing performance CDI, which is blue, it's like blue cast iron, has a long coat, it has a little red lamp on it. Honestly, it's not, it's crap. It's Chinese overpriced crap. It doesn't do anything for the Elite. When I installed it, I put it in, the moped was stalling, wouldn't accelerate, and it was hard to start. So, I purchased a coil for the coil came with the orange one. So I heard there's three popular coils, which is, obviously this one, the blue one that you see on eBay, it's called Racing, comes in a nice packaging, and it's called a Racing CDI. This one I got from Amazon. This is a standard replica 5-pin CDI. It works normal. It works like the original. This is the original CDI that came, that was in the Elite originally. This is the original, OEM part, and so I was, doing some research on CDIs, and I came across, a lot of reviews, and I heard about a Malozzi product, which I just purchased. It took me about 2 weeks to get it. There's very limited places you could buy it from, so I bought it from there's two online shops that exclusively sell, for scooter moped enthusiasts, especially for Hondas and other bikes. And I bought parts a little pricey. This was with tax, shipping. This was about $69. I think it was about, with tax and shipping, was about almost $70, $69. This one, $9.99, $13.99, Amazon. This one I bought. This one came with a replacement. I bought a coil. I bought a new coil to replace the original part. Again, this is from Japan. This is a coil that came, the original part from the Honda Elite. There's nothing wrong with it. I just figured while replacing parts, maybe try different high performance parts. This is no different. I bought this coil, and that came with the CDI. This is the Malozzi, all right? So this is the Malozzi. I just took it for a test drive. I'll tell you how that was after. But just a difference, this is advertised for Spree, NQ50, and SB50, which is the numbers for the Elite 50 ES for a 1988 Honda Elite ES. This doesn't have, this is not a 5-pin, this is a 6-pin, and it doesn't fit. The one we need is a 5-pin when you're replacing a coil, when you're placing a CDI for the Elite 1988 Elite ES. So this one is just way too big for where it has to go. Okay, the original fits in here as so. So when you're taking out your original, you can see that when you put this in, it's a real snug fit. I can't get this in. Give me a second. You can see it fits in nicely. It slides in. Okay, but the other ones, and the Malozzi is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to have to take a drill bit and just where it's rounded off over here, just want to straighten it so I can fit that one in. I just took it for a ride. This one was fine. The blue racing CDI was crap. I had to return it to the seller. It was the biggest piece of garbage that I've ever owned. It really didn't do what it was supposed to be doing, and I sent it back to seller, amongst other parts. So I was just thinking maybe I might have still here if I didn't send it back yet, but I think I did. I mailed it back already. So, it'll come. The seller sent me a coil and it broke. So actually I'm just going to open up this one. Because the coil broke. The orange coil broke. It's very, very thin plastic, not strong enough. So when you try to put it in, it'll crack if you're not careful how you put it in. Okay. So the seller sent me another one. So he sent me a new. This seller was pretty good. I told him, it cracked. He sent me another one, but again, the CDI is the wrong CDI. So they sent me another. They were pretty good. That this piece broke, the coil. When I put it on, this right here, I guess you can see inside here, there's a black, tube that goes over the spark plug. And as I was putting in, there's a very tight space. So if you're not careful, this broke. So I told him, I reached out to him, and he sent me another one. But he also sent me another CDI because came as a package. This is the wrong one. This is for a Honda Spray. This is a 6-pin. Honda Elite ES is a 5-pin. So be very careful. Make sure you need this. So my review for the CDIs is the Melosi that I put in. You see, it doesn't fit here, but I took it for a test drive, and they say that you're supposed to get 5 more. You get 5 miles per hour increase in speed up to. And all I can say is that, listen, I'm 240 pounds, and I got the bike up to 32 miles per hour prior to putting this on. The only say is I didn't, the bike only started, let it run for 2 minutes. It didn't really warm up. So I took it for a test drive, and off the bat I can notice that with the Melosi CDI, I have better pickup, smoother and faster acceleration, and the engine just sounds like it was a little bit quieter around, a little bit smoother. So right now my review for the CDI Melosi, and until I actually warm it up properly and take it on the straight street where there's no stop signs, there's no stop and go, I could really test it out once the bike is warmed up and on a straight roadway. But for now, my review on the Melosi is that it's the better of the other 3 that I told you about. Obviously, the original, okay, the replacement from Amazon. This is from Amazon. It's a good replacement, but again, it doesn't fit inside the proper CDI that's actually on the scooter. It's too small. Okay, so for me to get the racing CDI, it's very bulky, so I actually had to drill a hole. I had to glue the CDI here. The CDI, the racing performance CDI has a wire extension, so it actually goes down. So I put a hole here to go down, so I could clip the I could clip the housing into it. So this went over here, as you can see, in here, and I plugged it in that way and I glued it. Now, obviously, it didn't work properly. It was a piece of garbage. Now I'm going to have to, get hot glue. I'm going to glue it, get a hot glue gun and seal this, just because, I seal it and paint it just so it's, I care. I said I redid this, but I redid this whole scooter, repainting it, put new parts in it, so it has a new paint job and new mirrors, and I'll discuss that in another video. So my review for the CDIs is the Malozzi is better of all the others, and stay away from the Chinese garbage. Okay, Malozzi is a better product. And I heard their parts and coils and stuff like that are the brand of choice of parts. I will tell you, I can discuss you where you could buy them and why you could buy other screws and bolts and parts from an exclusive two sellers I found that sell parts and screws specifically for the Honda Spree and the Honda Elites, at least the Elite 50 ES, which is similar to the Honda Spree. So, varying obviously, the between the different coils, 5-pin and 6-pin. And this was the product of choice. Just got to modify on the body. Just got to shave down the area so I could slip this in, and that's it. I will share more videos about my restoring the Honda Elite ES 1988, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions or need help with anything, be more than happy. Just leave a comment in the comment area, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Since I've really educated myself, since I made a lot of modifications or update with newer parts. Thank you.